Hey, what's up guys? Coach Rick here. Just want to talk a little hitting. Today what we're talking about is the 1-2-3 swing. It's a wide, no stride approach used by some of the big leaguers such as David Wright and Albert Pujols. Okay, what we did is we took the swing, broke it down into 3 steps. Okay, that way when we teach our players, it helps us explain things and break it down a little easier. Step 1 is the load. Okay, the loading up process. So I'll move the tee so you can see it for now. All right, the loading up process is basically getting yourself into a power position that we call the launch position. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift up our front heel, all right, and we're going to bring the knob of the bat back slightly. Okay, what we're doing here is we're loading up our hips. So when we lift up that front heel, it's loading up our hips a little bit, and at the same time, we're closing off our shoulders a little bit. You want to be careful because there is such a thing as an overload or an over-rotation. That'll cause you to swing around the ball. So you want to be careful of that, okay? After that load, we break into our hips turning, okay? So the weight, we like to talk about our weight and our power generating from the ground up. So what we do is after we get into that load position, we're going to start to turn our hips towards the ball. Now our hands are going to stay back. When we start turning our hips towards the ball and our hands stay back, that creates a lot of torque and a lot of tension in our midsection here. That wants to snap like a rubber band, and it gives you greater bat speed. Guys with good flexibility that can really get their hips turning towards the ball when their hands are back can create more bat speed and actually hit for more power without having to have all that muscle. So we're here, we go step 1, we go step 2, and we finish with the midsection transferring to the hands snapping at the barrel. We're finishing with our chin on the back shoulder, back foot's completely rotated, front leg is stiff, head is down, and the hands are above the front shoulder. See a lot of guys with step 3 finishing with their hands too low. So step 3 is that whole finish all the way to the end of the swing where we freeze, okay? So here we are. And what we do is we break it down step by step. This is something we do in the first week of our winter workouts. We go 1, 2, 3. And right now I'm putting my ego aside. I'm not worrying about crushing the ball or being perfect. I'm just breaking the swing down and trying to establish some solid fundamentals where we're loading, we're turning, we're finishing. After we do that a few times, we separate step 1 from 2, 3. So in a game, if a guy's throwing hard or something, we can get our step 1 out of the way, wait there, really focus on the ball, and then explode on it, and just go 2, 3. It creates a much shorter swing. Ideally, we want to time it up perfectly. So after we've done a few swings where we've separated step 1 from 2, 3, then we put it all together. And that there is the 1-2-3 swing.